guys, welcome back. So today's video I'm going to be showing you a quick eye tutorial using the new Buxom eyeshadows that I just recently purchased during the Sephora VIB sale. I already owned two 6-packs, so to speak, create your own palettes. I already owned 12 total shadows, and then I realized that I had all neutrals and a little, like one purple, some tannish colors, but pretty much all neutrals, and I wanted to buy something with a bigger pop of color. So that third palette that I created recently has my greens, my blues. I'm going to list the other products that I used on my face down below. Let's go ahead and get started on the eye look. I will say I really like these shadows. You can get a 6-pack with the palette included for $40 at Sephora, and I got them even cheaper on the Sephora VIB sale for 15% off. So I think it's a pretty good deal, and I like that they're compact enough, and then I can take these shadows, I have 6 in each, you can customize like how you want them laid out. So I can take my favorite 6 or 6 that make a warm look or 6 that make a cool look and like take them on vacation. They have a good size mirror. They come with a decent brush. I did a whole video on the original 2 palettes, so I'm going to try to link that down below. Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing that I did was I took one of my Buxom trios here. This is the shade Gimme Gorgeous on a fluffy eyeshadow brush. This one is a NYX blending brush. It's basically like a tan shade, and I put that in the crease. And then I went in a little bit with the color next to it in my palette called Invite Only, and that's more of a peachy tan. I'm going to set this brush aside and I'll come back to it. And then the one that I was really excited to use today is called No Faux, and it is right here. It's like a peacocky shade. It very changes the color in the light, and I just think it's really neat looking. So that inspired the whole look today. And I use a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to apply that shade to the lid. And as you can see, it's really pretty. And then I will, once I get a good amount of coverage there, I'm actually going to spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray, and that's going to make it appear even more foiled. And I'll do that again. So now I went up to the crease with that shade. It's really pretty. You kind of catch it in the light. It like changes color. Load up my brush, and then I'm going to spray it with, that's Urban Decay All Nighter. If you had a drugstore setting spray, I find they work just the same. You might want to use your cheap one. And then I went in with the Real Techniques. This is the brush number 201. It's like a pointy brush, and I'm using Buxom's Hot or Yacht, and that is this dark brown matte shade. And I am just defining the outer V. Taking it a little bit in the crease, but not too much. Back in with the original blending brush that I used, just to make sure the edges are nice and blended. And then I'm going in with the same flat brush that I used, No Faux, that turquoisey shade. I'm just touching that up real quick, just to make sure that when I blended it didn't get skewed or anything. And then I'm going into Twilight Tryst, which is the greenish shade there. So No Faux, Twilight Tryst, right on top, just to get more of the green. I just think that's a really fun look. And then a pencil brush, and I'm going into the shade from Buxom called Mix and Mingle, and it is an off-white, like a creamy shade, right there underneath the brow bone. I'm going to use a little bit of that on the inner corner of the eye, as well as another Buxom shadow called Satin Seduction. It's basically like a shimmery white. I'm using that one with that pencil brush right in the inner corner of the eye. We're almost done with the eye look. I know it looks kind of weird right now, but I promise it'll turn out. So for the lower lash line, I'm using this eyeliner by Laura Geller. It is the Laura Geller New York Incredible, I-N-K-C-R-E, yeah. Incredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner in Teal Waters. And I think that putting this in the tight line and the waterline actually makes the turquoise on the top lash line like stand out, because I was a little disappointed. Like, these shadows swatch so beautifully. So beautifully, but then when I put them on my eye, I found they don't have as much differentiation between the colors. They get a little muddy. Now I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. So I was hoping to find, because right now my eye looks just kind of dark. You can't really tell that it's turquoise. But up close you can. But anyway, so I think pulling in that teal liner is going to help a little bit. Then I'm going to wing it out a bit. Alright, and I'm going to take that same outer V brush, that pointed one, and I'm going to make sure that it's accentuated right up to the wing. So it doesn't look like I have blank space between the outer eye and the end of the wing. And then, one last time, blend, blend, blend. And now mascara. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go a little bit heavier on that teal liner and not just do it in the waterline, but actually take it to the lower lash line and smudge it a little bit. Just going to give that really smoky look. I'll apply some mascara to the top and bottom lashes, and you'll see the finished look shortly. This will look really pretty with false lashes as well. But honestly, today I'm just going to the doctor. I am like 38, 39 weeks pregnant when you're watching this, so just about going to the doctor. Not going clubbing, anything like that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.